Hey and welcome back to this video. Hey and welcome back to this video. Now we are going to talk about, that was me trying to record a video this whole past week. Trying and failing miserably at that. All this happened because of something I have been fighting for a very long time. Overthinking. That's the moment when my head starts talking. I feel if there would have been an award for overthinking, I would probably win it. I start things but I rarely finish them. Why? Because my brain never stops talking. And before I actually complete something, I enter a debate inside my head. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Maybe I'll fail. Maybe I'll look like a fool. Are some of the thoughts running in my head. Things like, you have nothing to say. Why would anyone even listen to you? Why are you even doing this? Are some other thoughts which are just taking a simple walk in my head. Things like, you have nothing to say. Why would anyone listen to you? What is so interesting that you're trying to say? And so many other what if questions. That's how overthinking sounds. It's not loud. It's persistent. It's always there. I mean, even when I was thinking of starting this channel, I recorded 3 to 4 videos. Later on the third video, I was like, that's it, push it out, let's see what happens. I did went through this phase, but maybe I just steered in the right direction in a weird way. Overthinking is universal. Issues like overthinking are like invisible weight in our chest. We all have it. Some call it anxiety, some call it cautiousness, some call it with some other different name. But I call it from 2 different perspectives. One, I call it self-sabotage in disguise, and 2, I call it a missile which is pointing you in the right direction, pushing you to think deeply about a particular topic and think of ideas completely out of the box in a completely different context. And you know what the worst part is? No matter how we may actually view it, it actually feels productive. We feel we are moving forward, we feel we are preparing for something, but in reality, we are just procrastinating ourselves from doing the thing and just thinking about it. Why? Why does it actually happen? Why can't we stop this thinking? Why is it that we can't steer it in a manner to accomplish something in reality instead of just thinking about it? It's because our brain hates uncertainty. It tries to solve everything before it actually happens. And that, people, is a very strong loop which we all fall in. Control, fear, freeze, effort. Every creator, every dreamer, every student goes through this phase. But you know what? I found something very weird, something very interesting, something strange. Overthinking isn't an enemy. It's a symptom, a symbol that you care too much about it. It happens when I care too much about something. When I want to do something meaningful, and it also happens when I try to understand something at a very deeper level. So I decided something. Instead of fighting it, I would immerse into it, accept it, adapt to it, and mainly listen to it. What was it that I was afraid of really? Failure? Not being good enough? Or what? That's when I learned something extremely powerful. You can stop your thoughts, but you can redirect them. And now whenever my brain says, what if it fails? I'm like, okay, what's the worst that could happen? You will learn something. You're not losing anything, right? And what if it works? Now, I build boundaries in my head, within which I break down the very complex ideas into something very simple, consumable stuff. And this happens while I'm overthinking about it, Once I accepted it and took it in, I started using overthinking as a fuel to build, to grow, to question and to explore, and to turn what if into let's see. We think people who act fast are fearless, but that's not the truth. The truth is, they're just tired of waiting for the perfect chance, for the perfect moment, for the perfect time. But the reality is, perfection doesn't come at a particular moment. Perfection doesn't come before an act. It comes after the act. So I decided, instead of just waiting for my brain to be ready, so I decided instead of wasting my time overthinking about a topic, juggling in my mind, I will simply record a video. Maybe it may be good, it may be bad. What's the worst that could happen? And the clips that you saw at the start were all me trying to record a video this past week. But I was not able to think of a topic. I was overthinking a lot. I was like, who would even listen to you when you're speaking about something like this? I do not have a topic to speak on, is what I said. So I was like, let's make a video on this itself, on the fact that I'm overthinking about making a video and to break down the core problem at that. So to anyone out there still trapped in your head, stop waiting. You'll figure it out on your way itself. If you're new to this channel, my name is Varun. I'm a law student, highly interested in automation and AI. On this channel, you will see videos related to AI, automation, technology, life, and legal insights. Thank you for watching. Over and out.